Good morning, Google verification team. This is Todd Thompson. Um, so here's the login screen of our system, and we would have our members log in, at which point they will land on this screen. From this screen, they will have the ability to connect their Google Calendar to the system by following this button right here. On this page, basically it tells them automatically add appointments you schedule with your prospects to your Google Calendar. Follow the sign in button to authorize the past reps Google application. You guys had requested the link basically that shows the client ID. Here is the client ID. I'm going to move this down just a little bit, or move this up so that you can see it. So when you put your cursor over this, you see that it's still not quite showing. So let me just move this up. Bear with me just a second here. Thought I had this spaced right, but clearly not. So putting your cursor over this, you can see the client ID and the status bar down there at the bottom. I also took the same URL that is rendered right here, and I just printed it to screen here. So you can see the client ID in question is that one right there. Just for your own information, I'm using the PHP library available at GitHub, which I found a link to from your site. So the URL is rendered right there. So I'm going to go ahead and follow this process, which takes me to this screen, choose an account. I'm going to click on this, but I do want you to know that I've done this several times already. And the last time I tested this, because I was trying to get this flow right, it didn't show me the next screen. It just took me right through to the authentication and then back to my site. So I'm not sure what it's going to do here, but normally it would take me to one additional screen that says I'm requesting permission for Google Calendar access to edit, modify, delete, all that kind of fun stuff. Pretty much a standard screen, but I'm not sure you're going to see it here because it hasn't showed it to me the last two times I've tested. So here we go. Yeah, exactly. So it took me all the way through and back to my site. So basically it comes back with the question mark code value, and then I take the code value with the API library and grab the access code or access token and all of that. In that same process, I'm also doing a profile grab, which is how I got their email address of this user. And with the email address, I can then render the calendar. Okay, so once we're all the way back here, and just for your own information, I guess we'll go ahead and hit browse here. You can see that here's the token, so I am saving that. I don't have a refresh token because obviously I assume during this process of waiting for verification, the API is not sending me a refresh token. So the refresh token, which I'm calling code, is missing here, which I assume will be fixed when this app goes live. So I come back here. Now I'm going to show you how we're using this. And here's a test appointment that I've already scheduled with my system, but let me just go ahead and go down in here. So I go into prospects. I'm going to set an appointment for this guy right here. So as we schedule an appointment, I'm going to say that it's on, let's just do the 23rd, which is Wednesday at noon. And we're going to call this Google Test Appointment. And we're going to save new appointment. So the appointment is created. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And I'm going to hit refresh on this. And you'll see that the appointment is right here. There's the link that's returned by the API that goes straight to Google for that. And we build a little universal calendar thing. But I'm going to go to the dashboard now. Close that. And you can see that the appointment I scheduled for Wednesday is right here. So that's basically how I'm using this. And that's it. There's no other process that's in play. So hope that helps get this verified quickly. Thank you. Oh, and as a side note, this is one of about 6 or 7 systems that are this exact same software that I'm building out for different systems. So I'll put them all in the same account, the one for DuplicationSoft, because that's the name of our software. And hopefully this process will be easier moving forward. Thank you.